行くぞ。
I've located Baby Eagle.
You, me. Picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
You're here looking for someone? Maybe some missing señorita?
Ashley, where are you?
Your soul requires cleansing.
Ashley Graham, are you in here?
Just let me go.
Listen. I'm hearing the president's orders and...
What is that? What do we do?
The lost lambs are escaping.
We need to go! I'm gonna get you home safe.
You can stop right there.
Ada? Who are you? And what are you doing here?
My faithful disciple will show her the path.
Ashley, run!
The entire world shall overflow with his grace.
What's happening to me?
Now, abandon your body.
Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what.
Now that he has chosen death.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
forastero empieza. ¿Qué coño?
The over-the-shoulder camera returns, of course. Leon arrives at a dense and dangerous forest. We want to nail the feeling of loneliness and fear of not knowing what lies ahead, even more so than the original. Of course, there will also be thrilling battles. People that played the recent Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 should find this...
How far could he have gone? Anyone home?
Hey! I read you. What's your situation? What the hell's going on?
You're here looking for someone? Maybe. Some missing señorita?
Ashley, where are you?
Your soul requires cleansing.
What was that? No fucking way.
Mm. バイオハザード4の、アートの特徴で言うならやっぱりキャラクター。レオンだったりアシュリーだったりっていうその魅力的なキャラクターがたくさんいるっていうのが、とても大事なところでもあるし、プラス、世界観で言ったらとても今までのバイオハザードと違ってシチュエーションが多いんですよね。村とか城とか、いろいろシチュエーションが多いんで、そういうところのバリエーションだったり幅みたいなものを持ってたんで、そこの幅を減らさずに進めていきたいなと。同じような絵にならないようにちゃんとそれぞれのキャラクターを魅力を出してあげたいなっていうのは最初に思ってました。もちろん、一番好きなのはレオンですね。やっぱり自分もオリジナルを普通に学生の時に遊んで楽しんでた身なので、主人公のレオンが、もちろんかっこよくて好きだし魅力的な主人公だと思うんで、プラス敵で言うなら、チェーンソーかなっていうのが大きいですね。でチェーンソーが好きだったんで、今回そのリメイクでもチェーンソーが出るってなった時に、今回のチェーンソーどうしようかなっていうのを考えて、で、いろいろデザインの段階でいろいろ書いたんですよね。ディレクターとかと話してる時に何でしょうね、もっとムキムキにしたりとか2メートルでかくしたりとか、なんか長いコートを着せたりして、なんかいろんなタイプのチェーンソーを書いてみたんですけど、なんですかね、なんか違うなっていうのがあって、で、改めて原作やったりとか、チェーンソー自体をちゃんと見てたら、チェーンソーの魅力ってやっぱりなんですかね、普通なんですよ。普通の人が麻袋をかぶってチェーンソーを持ってるっていうのがやっぱホラーなんですよ。これが怖い。これが意外とやっぱムキムキだったりとかクリーチャーなやつがチェーンソーを持ってても、それはもう化け物なんですよね。怖くないんですよ。あくまで普通に理性のありそうな人間がチェーンソー、麻袋を持ってかぶってチェーンソーを持ってるっていうのが、それが怖いっていうのにやっぱり落ち着いたんで、結局首から下は実はガナードと衣装が一緒なんですよ。ほとんど首から上の麻袋とチェーンソーだけがあいつにとって特別で、でもそれが逆に言ったら守らなきゃいけないリメイクオリジナルのバイオ4の良さだったり、その敵キャラクターとしての良さだったりします。なんで今回もそういうところは守ってるけど、あれですね、でもグラフィックが進化した分はだいぶ入れさせてもらってて、服の質感とか、あと麻袋から覗く目とかも良ければじっくり見てもらえたらいいかなと思います。
Now if you'd shut up, we'd be good to go. Lighten up. This should hold for a while. Not bad. I'll take this one. Nice. Give me a hand here. Do something, would ya?
新キャラですもんね。だからね、なんでしょうね、こいつのできたまず経緯で言うなら、新キャラ作ろう、新しい敵キャラを作ろうっていうつもりで作ったキャラっていうわけではなくて、こいつができたのも結構開発も終盤なんですよね。もう終わり頃になってできたやつで、できた時ももうあらかた結構ゲームができてたんですよ。ゲームプレイしてて、普通にプレイしても普通に遊べると。ただやっぱチェックプレイしてると、なんかここにもうちょっとこういう敵欲しいなとか、もうちょっと硬い敵欲しいな、強い敵欲しいなとか、ここでなんかハンマー振り回すやつ欲しいよねっていう、ちょっとこうなんでしょうね、ゲーム側から、ゲーム側と話してて、こういう役割のやつが欲しいっていうのから来て、こいつが出来上がったっていう感じですね。なんで新キャラを作ろうと思って作ったやつではなかったりします。で、なんですかね、でなぜ牛の頭をかぶってるかっていうのも言うて結構人が多いゲームなんですよ。序盤はガナードだったりとか、出てくる敵も相対するものもこっち側も全部人間なんですよね。っていうのもあるんで、もうちょっとクリーチャーなホラーが欲しいっていうのと、あと今回そのイルミナス教団とか、そういうなんですかね、邪教徒の怖さ、ロスイルミナドス教団とかのその敵のちょっと宗教的なホラーのモチーフをもう少し入れたいっていう話があったんで、そういうところで、そういうのを入れるのはどうだろうっていうので、牛の頭とか鹿の頭とかよくバイオでは切り取って飾ってたりするんですよね。だこういうところから、こういうのをかぶせて、敵にしようかなというところからできてはいます。でも普通のゲームだったら牛の頭をした敵ってなんでしょうね、ミノタウロスというか牛の頭をしたクリーチャーになっちゃうと思うんですけど、うちの場合はどっちかというと牛の死体の頭をかぶらされてる、もしくは意図的にかぶってる狂人っていう風に作ろうとはしてますね。なんで実は一緒に戦っててもプレイヤーの方を牛の頭が向いたりとかもしないし、実は首だけ触れてるんですよね。プレイヤーの方見てないんですよ。牛の目もプレイヤーを見てない。それはなぜかって言ったら死体の頭をかぶってるからっていうのを結構大事にして作ってますね。だからあくまでミノタウロスにしちゃうとファンタジーになるけど、バイオハザードでの解釈はやっぱこれは牛の死体をかぶってるおかしい人だ、でウイルスで強くなっているっていうところのは大事にしてるっていう感じですね。はい。
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to Game Informer. I'm your host, Alex Van Aken, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of this exclusive gameplay footage that we have from Resident Evil 4 Remake, Chapter 5. We're going to be seeing some church gameplay, some Ashley gameplay, and some of the cabin fight, as well as, just overall fighting Ganado and trying to stay alive. So we've got about 12 minutes of footage here to show you today. And I'm joined by Marcus Stewart. How are you, Marcus?
I'm feeling great. I'm happy to be seeing this section again because, as I mentioned in the cover story I wrote, I've had a lot of fun playing it.
Absolutely. So yeah, we are. This footage starts out, and we are, simply escaping from the church. This is how many hours into the game would you say this is, Marcus?
It's hard to say because we don't know how long the other chapters are. It's got to be at least probably like 3-ish hours, I would guess.
Yeah.
This is not our gameplay, by the way. If people are wondering, this is a B-roll that Capcom provided, so this is someone on the team playing, not us.
Yes, we did play through this section, everything that you see today. An important disclaimer, Capcom did help out with accommodations for travel. That means like flights, hotel, in association with this cover trip. We didn't have any of those conversations. Like that's our bosses that handle all of that. We kind of just show up and do our job, but it is an important disclaimer. That being said, we are not influenced by that.
Roost, I've secured Baby Eagle.
Copy that. Is she okay?
Affirmative.
Well done, Condor 1. I'll dispatch a chopper ASAP. I'm sending you the coordinates for the extraction point. Make your way there, and don't let anything happen to Baby Eagle.
Copy that.
Hurry. The weather is getting worse. Roost out.
So you see the Hunnigan conversations are in game now, which is nice.
Yeah, you can kind of move around while it's happening.
Yeah, nice shot of the map there. Going to the helicopter extraction point where nothing will go wrong, I'm sure. So yeah, in the beginning you saw Leon and Ashley sort of just talking about like, hey, we need to get out of here. Fun fact, you know, without spoiling, there's a little extra area in that upper deck that you can find if you don't want to just beeline it straight for that ladder. So, you know, keep an eye out up there. I found it on my playthrough. So yeah, we are making our way through here. Leon being a gentleman, moving that out the way because he's all big and strong.
Spread out.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
And yeah, this part was pretty fun to get through. I tried to get through it stealthily the first couple times.
You okay?
Yeah.
Spread out.
So you're gonna notice there's gonna be a few jumps in the clips here. Again, that's a Capcom thing, so this isn't going to be a straight run through of the chapter. It's gonna jump around at points, but as you can see, the flash grenade still very effective against those tentacled, transformed Ganado. As we enter the cemetery, you get a little bit of a taste of one of the side quests, which is sort of a spin on the cemetery puzzle. As you can see, you can still shoot birds' nests to get those precious eggs, or I guess a chicken egg that's in a bird nest in the tree. Don't ask me how that works. You know how it is. But I mean, in the original game, you killed snakes and got chicken eggs, which was always kind of weird. There he is.
Took care of a request. Well done.
Man himself.
Look at you.
So you can see here turning in side quest, which is what you're going to be doing. One has to wonder how he moves with all that heavy equipment in that coat. You know, must be pretty strong. It's kind of like a Dragon Ball, like Piccolo weighted training gear. He's probably pretty strong. But,
I was thinking he's just like into CrossFit. You know?
You know, we don't know. He's a mysterious figure. As you see, we're upgrading our equipment here. You can upgrade knives now, as mentioned in the cover story, which is nice, which you're going to be needing because they have limited durability. And you're going to be using it quite a bit for the new parry mechanic, which I enjoy. And you can see there's another side quest right there. You're going to want to keep an eye out in the environment for those blue flyers. Oh, so there's the Wild Doll quest. That was one of the more involved quests that we saw so far.
Absolutely.
We need to keep moving.
And you won't see the solution in this footage, but you will see sort of what's on the other end of this side quest for you.
Yeah.
The dog is hard to find. We are going to show the dog, but the way to find the dog will be, I guess, a little bit of a mystery. And also important to note, we turned left when we left that door. There is another path behind us if we were to turn right out of that door that goes into an underground tunnel that like takes you up through a well in the village. So there's a lot of paths available.
Yeah, like when we both came through here, we just assumed just the way the camera's framed. We're like, okay, it's the only way to go. But yeah, one of the producers pulled us aside and was like, hey, check this out. And we were like, oh, okay.
Not bad, right?
Here we go. We've got the village at night. That lady thought she could take a pitchfork to Leon. Didn't work out for her. And this is
I was gonna just comment on the rain. I know that there's a lot of talk about
Raingate.
Raingate. I do agree. I think it can be tuned down a little bit. it does feel like intentionally, like it is intentionally obfuscating the environment, and kind of adds to that tension. Like you can't see what you're shooting. I do agree, though, it's a bit much. And you know, it would be great, Marcus, if there's like a rain slider. I'm kidding.
Yeah. I just want a nice little downpours. We see, I love the lighting in this game, you know, like it just the bloom on the flashlight and just how dark everything is. Like it just makes especially like interiors like this, if we lift Ashley up to do her thing, get Leon up there. Yeah, it just makes the interiors creepier. Like that, like the first time that owl made me jump because you just see the glowing eyes in the dark.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh my god, like what is that?
I will say there were a couple times when I was playing the demo where I was kind of in a very dark environment and Leon wasn't pulling up his flashlight, which is kind of frustrating. So I'm just kind of like clambering around in the dark. It was mostly like outdoor. Oh,
there he is.
The dog.
Look at that thing. It's got like a weird, it looks like a scorpion tail. Now that I'm looking at it again. So yeah, Capcom also pointed out, for those wondering, that this dog is not the dog that Leon can rescue in the original game, because, you know, in this game he's presumably dead. So, you know, at the time we kind of were like, oh, maybe this is the dog, but they were very clear to point out, like, nope, different dog. And like, okay. But yeah, that dog fight is pretty hard.
They also wouldn't definitively answer if it was the same dog in this game as in the old game. In terms of the one that's dead at the beginning of the game, they're like, maybe it's not the same dog, and it's like, okay.
So you see a Bloom Dalian up there as Leon takes it out. So you see it's 1 of 5. So I asked Capcom about that because in the original game it was kind of like 15 in the same area, and they said that that side quest reappears in different parts of the map. So you're going to be shooting. It sounds like you're going to be shooting medallions outside of just like the village area. And they just sort of like divided them into like batches of 5.
You. Hey, listen, about earlier. Yeah, about that. Hey, I see you found your missing señorita.
Señorita has a name, Miss Ashley. You are?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Very good questions, unfortunately. Hide, now. Okay. It's game time.
And due to the cuts, there's a lot of that village before the bridge that we ran over that you can, you know, fight through and explore. Like, there's a lot that they didn't show in this footage. It's where, at least during our playthrough, the brute first appears, the cow-headed enemy.
Right.
In that area just before the bridge that we crossed. But
yeah, because in the footage we've put out of this, people have seen the cow guy shows up in this fight.
Here.
But you actually fight him well before this. So
yeah, so when he shows up in the fight...
what were we saying?
Yeah, he's definitely a recurring enemy, but when he shows up in the fight, you've already had to fight him before, and so I feel like it's extra tense because it's like, oh my god, I gotta fight this guy now.
Yes.
So.
I saw some people speculating that he might be a single persistent enemy that follows you. I'm pretty sure that is not the case. Yeah, I think he's just another enemy type.
I have killed him several times in different areas.
Yeah.
Just a new enemy type.
So this fight was pretty wild, as it is in the original, but even more so here. And there he is, Mr. Bullman. There's been a lot of like back and forth, like, is he a cow, is he a bull? But I was like, he's got a horn there. Not the bull thing.
Well, a bull is just a cow. It's a male cow.
I mean, yeah, they're the same thing. But, you know, like bulls have horns.
Okay.
You know.
That's fair, that's fair. Listen.
He's got a single horn there, it looks like, as Leon just gets pummeled.
And, yeah, that's the end of, you know, the action gameplay we've got to show off. This is a look at putting gems inside of treasures to increase their value. Of course, if you different combinations of gems net you different bonuses. There are now customized cases that have different bonuses. So like the black case has an increased drop rate for L resources. And you can You can pick up charms as well, a little chicken charm. The charms and the cases, they give you little passive bonuses.
Yeah. And you can do that stuff in the typewriter menu, as you saw. So you can't do that all the time, just when you reach those save points.